PK in the universe, back again with another Evercade video, and today I'm here to talk about TDP, that's right, Tapeworm Disco Puzzle. Tapeworm Disco Puzzle is a game from Lowtek Games. Lowtek Games, of course, is headed by Alistair Low. Get it? Lowtek, yeah. He's also the creator of Flea, which was available on the Indie Heroes collection on Evercade as well. So, Tapeworm Disco Puzzle is a game that's the Evercade Game of the Month for the month of April. And when I say Game of the Month, what it is basically Evercade is offering every month for 9 total months a different game that will be available on the Indie Heroes collection. Basically, you just update your Evercade VS and you can play these games for a month. And then that game gets replaced by another Game of the Month every month. This game is available on Evercade. It's also available on NES and Dreamcast physically, and that's also, you know, of course, you can buy those physically, and the same with Flea as well, which is, of course, I said is on the Indie Heroes collection. It's also available, the demo is available for the game from itch.io, so that's an option if you don't have an Evercade. If you happen to be like me and are a brand new Atari VCS owner, well, it's available on Antstream. Yes, Antstream, which also has Flea, by the way. And Antstream Arcade is a streaming retro gaming service, and so that's another option. In fact, it's available on other systems too, like your PC, of course, and Android devices, and I think it's on Apple devices too. So what is Tapeworm Disco Puzzle? Well, it's like it says, it's a puzzle game. Basically, you're a nightclub owner and you're the tapeworm, and you have to make sure all the fleas are having a good time is the basic story. And you have to you can basically, your worm can like go up, left, right, back, and you can reel your worm in, and you have to like collect these music notes, and you have to help the fleas get their potion or something. So that's the basic premise of the story. It's a puzzle game. What can I say? When I first started playing this, I kind of like, I'm not a puzzle game guy, you know, that's not my thing, you know, it's not my jam. So I didn't think I was gonna like this. I kind of thought this game's probably going to suck. I'm not going to enjoy it. And also, a lot of my fellow Evercade enthusiasts got real hardcore about this. Like, on Twitter, I follow a lot of Evercade enthusiasts, and nobody had a negative thing at all to say about this game. So I'm kind of like, this is too good to be true. You know, it has to be. Well, I played some more of it. When my initial first impression, I was kind of like, yeah, it's all right. It's okay. But I played a little bit more recently, and I have to say, I had a lot of fun with this game. I got a little farther, and it's very challenging. It's a well-made NES game. That's the best way I can describe it. It's a well-made puzzle NES game. And it can be challenging, but it's also fun. It's not like so challenging, it's like you want to throw your controller at the, you know, TV. Well, unless you're my son, who's like 5 years old. He played like 3 or 4 levels, and he was, you know, starting to fume. But most, regular people will be able to, you can get, I don't think it's hard to get through the first 10 levels of this game. And then it starts to get harder and harder and more challenging as you go on, but it's a lot of fun. In fact, after I played this, it actually made me want to go back and play Flea again, honestly, because I didn't give Flea much of a shot. Honestly, I didn't really give it a fair shake. And that's actually a really fun little platformer there, you know, that really uses the physics. And it's also a really well-made NES game. So what's my verdict here? Is it a good game? Yes. It's a good, well-made puzzle game. I enjoy it. Would I encourage people to go out and buy an Evercade VS just to play this game? Or to play this Game of the Month? You have a little bit of time left to play. No, I wouldn't say this wouldn't be a system seller for me. Would this be an Indie Heroes 2 seller for me? No. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game. I think it's a fun game, but it wouldn't, make me go crazy and I'm like, I gotta buy an Evercade VS or I gotta buy that Indie Heroes collection right away, no question. But again, I think it's a good game. It's just, to me, it wasn't like this is the best game I've ever played thing, but it's a fun game and I highly recommend it. Another thing I would mention is I think this game plays really awesome on the Evercade. I played it on the Atari VCS and I did not have as much fun with it on the Atari VCS. In fact, trying to play it on the Atari VCS with this controller is not very fun at all. I do not recommend playing it on the Atari VCS on Antstream with this controller. Actually, the keyboard works great. I mean, I love using a keyboard to play this game. In fact, that's my preferred controller, honestly. It's just so precise, you know, even though the Evercade VS controller is also really good, and I highly recommend that. So those are my thoughts on Tapeworm Disco Puzzle. Anyways, what are your guys' thoughts? Are you an Evercade VS owner who's been playing it in the month of April 2022? Have you played it before on the NES or played the demo on itch.io? Comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay awesome in this universe. Thanks. Bye.